Top 5 TikTokers that embarrassed themselves. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Bryce Hall. So guys, you all might know that the Bryce Hall vs Austin McBroom fight was the main event that everyone was waiting for. Hall and McBroom upped the ante by continuously trolling one another online and egging on one another on relentlessly. As the main representatives of the social media battle in the ring, there was a lot of pressure placed on the shoulders of Hall and McBroom to represent their social media platforms. After being dominated and completely obliterated in the ring, Hall tried to save face by posting a comedic video about his black eye, but fans kept trolling him about his loss. Yes, fans are dragging Bryce Hall pretty hard over his feeble efforts in the ring. He joked on Instagram about how he and Nate Wyatt were now black eye brothers, as they showed off their shiners. But the comedy was lost on fans, who were more interested in poking fun at his inadequacies. One person wrote, "I love how they're joking about it, he sucked so bad, as well as now he's gotta roast himself to ease the pain, and I wouldn't even be on the internet right now, embarrassing, as well as trying to play it off I see." James Charles. Guys, James Charles recently returned from his 3-month hiatus, following grooming allegations and a lawsuit. Due to allegations of predatory behavior, James Charles had taken a break from social media after posting a now deleted apology to his YouTube channel. The YouTuber has been accused of having inappropriate and sexual conversations with boys under the age of 18. After 20 boys came out claiming they had been victimized by James Charles, the latter had chosen to disappear off the internet. However, the hiatus was short as he quickly returned on Twitter on May 10th to speak on his lawsuit from his former producer Kelly Rockline. Kelly was suing James Charles for wrongful termination, disability discrimination, and failure to provide reasonable accommodation. Zoe Laverne. 19-year-old TikTok star Zoe Laverne is pregnant, and her announcement has been met with intense scrutiny. After rising to online fame on Musical.ly, TikTok's predecessor, Laverne has held onto a strong following for 4 years. But her reputation turned upside down in early November 2020 after a leaked video appeared to show her kissing a 13-year-old fan. In an apology, Laverne said she caught feelings for the young fan, he goes by Connor Joyce online. Laverne blamed the interaction on the pair becoming best friends, and denied that she had been grooming Connor, a term used when an older person builds a close relationship to manipulate and exploit a young person. Dixie D'Amelio. So you guys already know that we had to talk about the painfully awkward dinner that Dixie D'Amelio had with James Charles, where both Dixie and Charlie are being spoiled brats at dinner. Even worse, the sisters knew they were filming for their YouTube channel, and still thought that what they were doing was acceptable behavior. It literally wasn't funny at all, and neither it was entertaining. Just really embarrassing. And in the beginning of the video, the family introduces the private chef that was going to be cooking the entire dinner for them. They also introduced James as a special guest, and the dinner already starts off awkwardly when the parents and James are trying to have a civilized conversation, but Dixie and Charlie act like they don't even want to be there. Then, when the paella dish was served, Dixie picked up something from the dish and looked like she was trying not to barf. Everyone told her that it was a snail, and then she proceeded to actually throw up on the side of the table where people were eating. Dixie's excuse for this was that the food grosses her out and she gags really easily. The family and James continued eating, because to quote Heidi, Dixie was being overdramatic, which I mean she obviously was. Things got even worse when Charlie later asked for Dino Nuggets right in front of the chef. The whole dinner was basically children being annoyed at an adult dinner, where they probably shouldn't even be at. Even though Dixie and Charlie were supposed to be the stars, it would have been way better without them there. Addison Rae. Addison Rae decided to take over an entire valet stand because she felt like the lighting was perfect to make a TikTok. Clearly, a very entitled decision, like a valet stand, actually holds a purpose for people in society. You can't just take it over whenever you feel like it. Addison started filming while her mom, the valet attendant, and a crowd of fans were standing by watching, when the Hollywood fix rolled up right in time to see it all take place, and when she notices that she's being filmed by the paparazzi, she gets understandably flustered, and the whole thing was just very cringy honestly. She tries to continue on with the TikTok for a bit, when she realizes that she just can't anymore. She decided to start talking to the paparazzi while taking selfies with a crowd of adoring fans. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.